Okay guys, first thing I'm going to do is take off any jewelry that I might have on my hands. Over there so that my hands are ready to do a clay project. Let's go. Okay, I have my clay with me here, which you're about to have, and I have a little thing of slip. Slip is just water and clay that's been kind of completely disintegrated. It's into a weird paste. We'll talk about that later. And then I have this tool. Your real tool today are your hands, but I gave you this tool in case you want to add a handle, which I will show you that a little bit later. Let's go. To start with your clay, you have this little plate here for you. You're going to use your thumbs, so show me your thumbs. Cool. And you're going to press down. A pinch pot is you have to pinch, and so you're going to do that by pressing down into the clay with your thumbs, and then you'll turn. So pinch and turn, pinch and turn. This clay has already been totally kind of processed for you. I took the time, a long time, to make sure that they're already compacted so all the air bubbles are out. The longer this is out in the elements, the harder it's going to be to work with. So if you think it's hard now, it might get even more difficult to work with in a little bit. As I go here, it's starting to look decent. The thickness that I want is kind of in between an Oreo cookie and maybe your pinky finger. So that thickness is what we're looking for. Any thinner and it could break in the kiln or explode. Actually any thicker, that's when the explosions really start to happen. It happened last year. It can happen of course again. And so you wanna make sure that your clay is not too thick. This is getting pretty decent. I now can take this and kind of just drop it, let gravity do its perfect work here. If I drop it a few times, that's going to really flatten out this base here, and that'll show me kind of what my base of this little bowl or keepsake is going to be. As we do this again, we're trying to get as even as we can. We're kind of being our own potter's wheel here. We're not using a wheel, we're using our hands. I think it's important when artists start out with clay to really just use their hand and see how that feels. Because this is a very ancient process. People have been making clay bowls for a long time. Clay is essentially dirt and some sort of liquid or water that's put together. So it's a really beautiful kind of ancient way of making a functional piece, which is pretty nice. Okay, I don't hate this bowl. I feel like it looks nice, but you can see kind of the cracks that I'm seeing there. The way that I can get those out is simply by taking my hand and dipping it in the slip or the water here. Am I pouring the water all over it? No, I'm not doing that. That will cause a wet, sloppy mess. It'll take a little longer to dry as well. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I'm not mad about it. I like that I have a nice flat base here, and the way that I did that, of course, was earlier in the process when I was pinching, turning, smoothing. I dropped it. I let gravity kind of do its thing, get it nice and flat there for me. I've used a little bit of water and slip to kind of smooth out the areas that I need, but I think I'm now either ready to go and paint this, and we're going to be painting these today, or I can add on a handle if I made that. So that's kind of a crossroads here. If you're ready for painting, you'll have to bring it to me, the teacher, and I will check it for you to see, ooh, you need to be a little bit smoother, or ooh, let's fill in some extra pieces here. And then I will assist you in putting your name and carving your initials on the bottom of your bowl. You want to initial the bottom of your bowl before you go to paint, and then when you're done, you're gonna leave it on your plate and turn in the whole plate like this to the next table over. Let me show you.